Brian Herzberg of FM Systems. Welcome. It's good to see you. What would you like to see happen in the FedRAMP system to make it less expensive for vendors to get through it and then to deploy their systems in government?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing that is it's not really a concern or anything like that. I think the streamlining the process needs to be done really tighten it up a little bit more. What we've noticed when we've gone through the process is that there's the FedRAMP process that is required, and then there is each agency that really needs to kind of have their own set of guidelines on top of the FedRAMP process. Some of them are a little bit lengthier than others. Some of them are shorter. Whoever is our sponsor is who basically dictates that. Mm-hmm. And if you really get a sponsor that kind of has their ducks in a row, has gone through it before, it can be a very good and speedy thing. But I would say the biggest thing on the less expensive side is really tighten up the process moving forward, and kind of create a path that is easily to understand and for the customer or the vendors, if you like FM Systems or whomever else is going to go through that, be able to kind of understand that process and kind of check off all those marks that we need to.
Among those things that agencies are adding to this FedRAMP platform the way it was originally envisioned,
sure,
are there common themes that maybe could be incorporated into the base platform so that you didn't have to do kind of the same things at a number of different agencies?
We haven't actually seen that, but that is a great point that I would really like to see. And now that we've kind of gone through this, and the other thing that I almost want to add on to that is when customers like ourselves, software providers like ourselves, are coming out with new software, that also has to be then FedRAMP approved and certified. And so then you almost have to start that process all over again. I would like to see that streamlined as well, because now you're kind of taking a process which is typically maybe about a year once you become in process for the FedRAMP side of things. You only want to kind of see that maybe a few months down the road if you add on solutions.
Mm-hmm. What do you think a good outcome looks like for streamlining that process? What are agencies doing and what are vendors doing differently in that outcome than they're doing today?
Well, I think the biggest thing is sharing information. I think a lot of people are kind of saying, okay, when you're hiring on people to help with these projects or whatever it might be with the FedRAMP side of things, you're sharing that information to kind of really, streamline that. What I would like to see is that all agencies work off of the FedRAMP process and not have, like I was mentioning before, where you have the streamline of the FedRAMP side of things, but then you have agencies kind of doing additional stuff and kind of almost cut that out and make sure everybody has like that checklist of what that needs to be done.
Brian, it's great to see you. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much.